through the wood, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a snow-covered meadow. The road splits here. One branch leads into the valley, and the other leads deeper into the woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads Riverwood Mill.
Hey, it looks like the mill's not far off from here.
Perfect. Let's head that way.
And the mill has the flour, and I'm guessing the other places have everything else. We need what? Milk and eggs, right?
I believe so. We have flour,
Beautiful.
eggs, milk. Yeah, milk, flour, eggs, market, and at the farm, milk.
Light snowfall begins to fall. Unpainted fences follow the trail which skirts north of a sprawling field before heading south toward a large mill house. Snow swirls down the path here and there, and you see rope-handled half barrels used for hauling grain from the fields. Um, Situated in the midst of the field, the mill is an old two-story stone building with multiple entrances. Thick, dead ivy covers the walls and an iron fencing along the roofline. The trail ends at the opening loading dock on the ground floor of the mill.
Well, I think we gotta go look for someone. We gotta buy some flour.
Yeah,
We go inside.
we should not. Maybe.
Well,
What if there's
workers
slaves?
around?
What?
I said, aren't there any workers around? She'll look to see if there's any people out and about.
There doesn't seem to be any people around.
I guess we go in.
Yeah, and the loading dock door is wide open.
Well, let's head inside.
Let's go.
You hear a rustling on the inside of the mill. As you approach, you see distinct threads with snow clinging to them, webs. Then you see the spindly legs perch out of the cubby as a spider the size of a dog appears. Roll for initiative.
Oh. Starting off.
I knew we shouldn't have gone in here.
What is that thing?
Evil.
That looks like a spider to me.
Why did that roll high?
Trey, let me know when you're ready.
20 through 25.
21.
20 or 15 through 20.
20.
15.
10 through 15.
11.
Alright, so Lux, you're up first.
Alright, and definitely sees us, correct? Like no sneak
Yeah.
attack? Okay. She is going to stay the 30 feet back as she can, or as far back as she can, because she's afraid of spiders, and she's going to take her slingshot and try to hit it. Where is my d20? There it is. 12? Hit.
Let's see. So anything outside of 30 feet, you have disadvantage on your attack roll. So you're 60 feet away.
So we're. No, I'm not saying like I'm not going to go any closer to it. Like, I'm not going to use my 30 feet.
Oh, I thought you said you move back 30 feet away from it because she's afraid of it.
No, I'm not feared, but I'm going to say not going closer to it. That's what I mean.
Okay. What did you roll?
I wrote a 12.
That does not hit.
No matter
Draco?
what.
Eldritch Blast. 14 plus 20.
That hits.
10. 11 points of damage.
Alrighty. Izzy.
She's going to run towards the spider. 30 feet. Does she reach it?
Getting in melee range.
Yeah.
Roll a strength check.
Let's see. Strength 10.
You're restrained in the web
Okay.
when you try to approach.
Okay.
Yes, you are not able to get farther. You can use a ranged weapon at this time, but that's it.
I am gonna go ahead and throw one of my hand axes then.
Okay.
Nope, she is so caught up in the web, she rolled a nat 1.
Well,
As you enter the web, another spider from the ceiling spindles down and approaches, and it gets into the battle. Sybil.
Sybil is gonna stay back and cast Ray of Frost. Sorry, technical difficulty. Ooh, that's not gonna hit.
You said it doesn't. Yeah, no. All right, Soren.
Can Soren use Wild Shape?
Of course.
Soren's going to use Wild Shape, and if I'm looking at the correct list, he's going to turn into a bear, a brown bear.
ooh, good.
Okay.
Does that take up my action to turn into the brown bear?
Yes.
Okay. Then that is it.
Alrighty. So the first spider is gonna go to Izzy.
Mhm.
13 plus 5, so 16, 17, 18 to hit.
It hits.
All right, you're gonna take 7 piercing damage, and then go ahead and take a Constitution saving throw.
The 18.
All right, so you're only going to be taking 2 poison damage from that.
So 9 in total.
Yes, 7 piercing, 2 poison.
I just want to make sure I heard the right number.
Yeah.
Correct number first.
The second one is not in initiative yet, so go back to Lux.
Lux is going to try again to slingshot it from afar.
Which one?
The one that just came into battle.
Okay,
And know what? I rolled a natural 20 for that
nice. Do you want to double damage, or do you want to roll twice?
one. I'm going to roll twice. Better odds. Give me a second. 4,
Never
7
tried
points of
it yet.
damage.
What type of damage?
It is. Oh god, I didn't write it down. Probably piercing. 1 second. Let's see what the slingshot does. Shit. Oh, it doesn't. I had to Google it real fast what slingshot does.
Okay, Draco.
Eldritch Blast on the one that I hit before. And that is 14.
That hits.
And that is 16 points of damage.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. You said 16 points of damage?
Yes, sir.
That one crumbles over and kind of legs turns to fire and ash. Izzy,
She is going to attempt to get out of the spider web.
roll a strength check.
9.
Does not get out.
Okay.
Done?
That was her action, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Sybil?
Ray of Frost on the remaining spider. 14.
That hits.
Nine cold damage.
Okay. Soren.
Soren is going to attack the remaining spider with its claws.
Roll a Constitution saving or a strength check.
8.
You get caught in the web.
Damn. Okay.
All
That
right.
is it.
So the spider that crawled down is going to go after Soren. Only hits tries to hit for 10, which I don't think beats Bear's stats.
It does not.
Okay. And then as you guys turn around from the field that you see behind you, you see about 12 of these spiders come running out from the fields towards you guys. Looking like the loading dock with the door being shut might be your only way to save yourselves.
Let's go in. Let's go in right now. And Sybil's gonna run into the mill.
We're still in initiative. So Lux, you're first.
Lux is going to be like, oh shit, and she's going to, I guess, run into the mill towards the other spiders.
Okay. Strength check.
But- Okay. Five.
You get caught in the web.
Ooh. And then webbed
Um,
guys.
and then okay, Draco.
Draco's gonna. Would Draco think if he blasted the web like that's attached to where Lux got stuck, it would like burn off?
If you do that, no, because it's force damage. It's not fire damage.
Okay. All right, Draco's gonna run over and try to pull Lux out of the web.
Roll a strength check.
That is a 15.
You are unable to get caught in the web, so that's good. Now roll another strength check.
I'm not caught in the web. Okay.
He's not.
And that is a 16.
You're able to pull out of the web.
Thanks.
Let's get into there.
All right. Isadora, strength check. Or yeah.
Oh, 17.
Yep. You're able to get yourself out.
And she's gonna like hop a little bit away. But she sees everyone else, and she's going to wait until next turn to help everyone else out.
Okay. Sybil.
She's going to try to run into the mill.
Roll a strength check.
17.
All right. You do not get restrained by the web.
And then there's
Alright.
another spider in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll cast Ray of Frost at it.
Okay.
21.
That hits.
6 points of damage.
Alrighty. And then Soren, roll a strength check.
20.
That gets out. You're no longer restrained by the web. Alrighty, and then the spider that's on Soren got a nat 20. It's going to hit you with 14 points of piercing damage, and then roll a constitution saving throw.
19.
You successfully get through the poison. Only going to be taking 2 points of poison damage on top of that. So 16 altogether. Back up to Lux.
Lux is going to look for a way to close the garage door.
Roll in investigation.
Okay. Nine.
You in your frantic look, you see that up on the kind of the second level of the loading dock, you see a lever that could potentially close the door.
She's going to point and start running towards the direction of the stairs to go up.
Okay.
I
Jacob.
don't know her full movement to get up there, but well, she used her full movement to get up there.
Okay. You're muted.
You're mute.
Yeah. I was trying to hit unmute, but it wasn't working. I was like, come on, just let me hit unmute. Seeing the lever upstairs, does it look like it could be hit upwards, or is it like on like
You gotta pull it down.
pull it down? Okay. He's just gonna run towards getting or he's gonna shoot at the spider that's still attacking Soren.
Okay.
14
That hits.
and 10 points of damage.
All right. And also crumbles and turns to ash and dust. And then, so in the general vicinity, all spiders are dead, but you do see the 12 spiders scrambling and spindling their legs, charging towards the old mill. We're going to say an initiative. They come in 2 rounds. They infiltrate the old mill in 2 rounds if you do not close the door in time. Isadora.
How far is she away from the lever?
You got about a round to go to. Like Lux is pretty much there. In her next action, she would be able to hit the lever.
Can she look around and see if there's any rope
Roll
holding the door up?
investigation.
5. Mm-mm.
No. Sybil.
Sybil is also going to. She's gonna hurry toward the lever. Is it by the door?
No,
that
it's up
face
on
will-
like a second story landing.
He's figuring out
She's
who
just
this
gonna
one is.
use her 30 feet of movement to try to get to it.
Okay. Soren.
Soren's gonna look around and see if he can spot any rope holding the
Roll
door.
investigation.
open. 13.
You see that there is a rope connected to the lever that would be, if it was cut, the door would slam shut down.
Soren's gonna run over and.
It is on the second floor.
Oh, I see.
It's holding it up.
Okay. Okay. Soren's going to. Is the spider that's inside the mill still alive?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna dismiss my brown bear shape then, if I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this round you see the 12 spiders dashing to try to get inside. They will be in 1 round. Lux.
Lux is going to pull the lever and close the door
Roll a strength check.
because she does not know about the rope. Because I told her.
All right.
18.
You're able to kind of pull on it down, and as soon as you get it to clink, the door slowly, the big oak door goes down, closes, and you just hear the thudding of spiders hitting the wall.
But
But you have cleared that encounter.
it'll stay closed, so I don't have to keep holding onto it.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, that was really close, you guys. I didn't like that.
So, parked in the loading dock is a wagon with 3 barrels set in braces on the bed. A raised wooden walkway runs along the west, south, and east walls, which is where Lux is at and Sybil is at. Through a hole in the ceiling, you see a wooden arm of a loading crane with ropes and hooks dangling from it, and the south door hangs ajar.
Do you guys think these barrels over here were supposed to go to the castle?
I'm more concerned
mean, I
about
can
the
only
door that's
assume.
ajar.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think about that right now. Should we try to shut that door?
Somebody down there shut the doors fast so it doesn't like come around and come in. The south door.
Or does the south door go into a building?
It goes inside the mill.
Okay, thank God. Okay.
Well, what's in these barrels?
Hopefully not spiders.
Take a
Maybe
look,
we
see.
should look. Yeah. Soren's gonna go try to investigate what's in the barrels.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll investigate. Or I'm gonna have you roll nature.
Nature. 18.
So you open up the barrel lid and see that it looks to be some old flour that's been packed tight in the barrels.
Well, looks like we found one of the things we need.
But-
It's flour.
Does it look okay?
I mean, it might be a little old, but can Soren like sniff it or something to make sure that
With that nature, you can tell that it is old and like moldy and like not
Ew.
usable.
Yeah,
I
on
mean,
second thought,
only
maybe this
unusable.
isn't any good.
Okay, maybe we should look inside the mill. Maybe there's fresher stuff. Because if there's spider webs around here, it's probably been a minute since they used this place.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we gonna find fresh flour here? Because why would these barrels be full of moldy flour unless no one's been here in ages? I wouldn't think if they were still working the mill, they would let it just sit around and rot.
You
I
can
wonder
tell
if
that this mill, it looks to be well kept other than the spider webs. Like it doesn't look like there's a lot of dust and debris. It doesn't look like people left in a hurry. Like it legitimately looks like it one day it was working, the next day spider webs have taken over. Like there's still full candles in the oil lamps, and there's still papers dated from just a few days ago, um, like tacked up on a wall.
Maybe the owner went on vacation?
or
Or
something
maybe,
bad happened to him.
yeah, maybe
Let's
the
go
spiders got him.
check in the other room.
I
See
think
if there's
that's
any
our only
clues
option.
as to where they could have gone. And she's coming down the stairs finally. Go to the south door.
Drago's gonna take out the Lightbringer mace and use that as like almost like a torch.
A flashlight, a light bringer.
The hallway has, after you kind of peek through the door, the hallway has a sloping wooden floor that leads down to the main mill area. Cocoon sacks are hung up like macabre chandeliers. There's a balcony that overlooks the main floor. The large grinding stone is covered in tiny egg sacs as the more webbing is seen when you enter the mill. The balcony creaks, drawing your eye to a wild-looking figure hunched over one of the silos of flour, pouring a green powder into it. She wears a hood similar to the one from the mines and a skull mask. Her hair is long and unkempt. Then something skitters across the floor with long legs as it darts from its hiding place under the stairs behind a grinder.
Hey, what are you doing?
Blech.
The figure looks at you with the skull mask, and it's just very eerie before disappearing into leaves and vines as it grows over her. And then you see two larger spiders, this size of a horse, enter. Roll for initiative.
Lux nearly faints.
I knew we should have shut that door.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right.
Do natural ones depend matter in initiative, or is this a number?
No, it's just a number.
Okay. Cool.
20 through 25.
21.
15 through 20.
15.
17. Oh, yeah, no,
16.
that's right.
And then looks. Okay. All right, Isadora, you're first.
He is going. Is there any spider webs out in front of her?
They're not on the floor, but there are all around the room. Yes.
Okay. Well, then she's going to try to get into melee range to the spiders by trying to avoid the spider webs like last time.
Okay.
And she's going to go for one of the spiders, and she's going to use her long sword. Let's see, 15 plus 6, 21, and then 8 points of damage.
What did they hit? What was your AC?
Yeah, 19. I'm so sorry. No, it's 21. 15 plus 15 plus 6.
All right. Yes. Yeah, that hits.
Sorry, a little slow tonight.
No, you're okay. Okay. And you said how many points of damage?
8.
8. Okay. Yeah, and this one looks a little bit larger than the other spiders this time. Soren.
Soren's going to cast Thorn Whip at whatever spider is closest to him.
Okay.
$13 to hit.
That does not hit.
That is it.
Alrighty. Sybil.
Good old trusty Ray of Frost. I rolled a 17.
That hits.
Woohoo! 10 points of damage.
Nice. Alrighty. Draco.
I'll shoot blast on the one that Isadora's attacking.
Okay.
25.
That hits.
Gosh, I was nervous. That's 14 points of damage.
Okay. Lux.
Lux is going to use her trusty slingshot first. And the one that Draco just hit for 18.
That hits.
And that's 5 points of damage. Big numbers, y'all.
Okay. Alright, so the first spider is gonna go after Izzy. They do not. The second one goes after Draco. 13 plus 5. Yeah, okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Make sure my Constitution for 16.
Alright, so you're going to be taking 4 points of poison damage. I'll take half. That's half.
Okay, heard.
Back up to Izzy.
Just 4 points of poison damage?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, she is going, I don't even know, 17 plus 6, but I'm guessing it's a high
Yep.
number. And does it hit?
Yes.
Okay, great.
22.
All right.
23.
7 plus 2 equals 9.
Alrighty. Sybil. Or Soren.
Let's see here. Soren's going to trusty old thorn whip again. At whatever spider is closest.
Soren's very thorny tonight.
Yeah. And I rolled a 9, so that does not hit, I'm sure.
Does not hit. Draco. Or Sybil, I'm sorry. Wow.
Forget about you,
broken, don't
vampire.
fix it. You already know. That is a 10 to hit.
Yeah, no.
Never mind.
Draco.
Eldritch Blast on the one I hit before. That's a 14.
It does not hit.
Darn.
Alright, and Lux.
Lux is going to use her. Actually, she's going to get closer. She's going to try to meander her way closer to Izzy and try to use a short sword to do more damage because I'm not doing much.
Okay. So since you have flanking, you can roll twice with advantage for AC hit.
Okay.
Wait, how did she do that?
Flanking. If flanking means if you are in melee range with an opponent and you have an ally within melee range as well, you have flanking advantage.
I never knew that mechanic.
Right. Now you know
So-
some DMs don't do it, some do.
Oh.
I got a natural 20 with that.
Okay, double damage or roll twice.
I rolled twice. 9. I rolled a 1 on one of the dice.
Aw.
I know. But it could have been the one dice I double
boy.
damage, so.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
If you get 10 or more players on one enemy, you hit quadruple flanking.
No, it's just one. Yeah, not how that
They
works.
said no.
We're all like, okay,
Alright,
it's blank
so-
now.
They're not in the mood of my antics tonight.
No.
I think 12 that does not hit, and then the other one is gonna go after Draco, which is a 15 that does not hit as well.
I'm sorry. I even
Who's
knew
the
my
first one
joke.
hit?
Huh?
Who's the first one they tried to attack with 12?
Izzy.
Okay, good. If it was me, then they would have hit, so.
Back up to Isidore.
Going against the strong 18
That
to
hits.
hit. Okay, 10 damage.
Okay.
Keep hacking.
Alright, Soren.
Thorn whip. 6. Oh my gosh.
No, that does not hit. Sybil.
Rip Frost. 16.
That hits.
And that is 9 points of cold damage at the
And this
one
is-
that is being attacked frequently.
The one with Izzy and Lux.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Big
Right,
spider
wow.
1.
Draco.
Eldritch Blast on the one that we've been attacking. That is 19 plus 25 to hit.
Yes.
Ooh, 16 points.
That's being a lock.
Alright, that one looks like it's on its last legs. And then Lux.
On its last 8 legs. She rolled an 18 to hit the one we've been attacking.
Yep.
And that's
Alright,
8
that
points of
one-
damage.
That one dies.
Good job, Lux.
Yay! Oh, fucking spiders.
Lux. Language.
What? I'm angry.
A 9 to hit Draco. That does not hit. Back up to Isadora.
She is going to turn around and go to the one spider that is obviously still alive. And then she's just going to use her speed just to get to it, okay?
Okay, yeah, you're within range. You're fine.
Perfect. All right, and then 17 plus 6, again, high number, and then 10 damage.
Okay. Soren,
Thorn Whip. 13.
that does not hit. Sybil,
Frost it. 11 to
does
hit?
not hit.
Damn.
Draco,
How close is it to Draco?
you're within melee range right now.
Oh, lovely. Then he's just gonna swing out at it with his Lightbringer mace. And that does not hit. That's a 9. Or a 10.
Yeah, does not hit. Lux.
She is going to obviously swing around like everybody else with her short sword and try to hit it, and it's 16 to hit.
Yep, that hit.
Okay, and that's 5 points of damage.
Okay. Don't forget you have advantage right now for flanking on this if you're using a melee, not a ranged weapon.
Heard.
But you still hit it
It would have
anyways.
been still, yeah.
Yeah,
Does
the
it,
AC 16.
does it
Yeah.
apply to spell casting or no? Since
No,
it's ranged.
no. It has to be a melee attack hit. Okay, the spider goes this time for Draco. That is a 19 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
All right. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20.
Nice. He'll only be taking 3 points of poison damage.
Lovely. 7.
All right, back up to Izzy.
All right, she is going after it with her long sword.
You get
Oh.
advantage.
Don't forget
7.
advantage. That's with
Mhm.
flanking.
Oh,
Because I'm there with you.
nice. Okay, 21, and
Yep, that hits.
then 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Everyone-
Soren.
Jump it.
Thorn Whip, add it. Oh my god, 4.
No.
So I'm just gonna let you guys do all the hard work, okay?
Syb-
He's tired.
Sybil.
Soren's in the
Nat
bag.
20. It's about
Du-
time.
double damage or roll twice.
Double it. All or nothing. 14.
Nice.
Wait. No, because with my modifier it would be 9, so 18.
Nice. You can tell that this spider is also on its last legs. Draco.
He's gonna swing at it with his mace. And that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And the D6. 26. Radiant, okay. Just wanna make sure. And that's a 6.
How do you want to do it?
He'll grab his Lightbringer mace and he'll just swing up and just right across its face and try to knock it away from him with the power of the goodness inside of him.
The power of Christ.
The power of friendship.
Power of
Christ
Wow,
unit.
compels you.
very different
Power
things.
of unit compels you.
Alrighty.
The power of Draco compels you.
Lux is going to look up towards the cocoons. Are they humanoid shape?
Yes.
Well,
We should probably like cut those people down because I think there's live humans in there, or live creatures in there.
I don't know that they're alive anymore.
Are they
Oh,
moving at
I
all?
gotta check.
Roll medicine.
I mean, at the very least, we can do them courtesy of getting
8.
them
It's hard for you to tell.
I don't know. Someone else needs to get a better look.
Can
They're
I
so-
tell? Could I smell their blood if they were alive?
Ooh.
Roll a d100.
Okay.
Let's see if her vampire takes it. I almost forgot about that.
17.
17 on a d100.
Yes, sir.
Um, roll a d20, adding no modifier.
Your most well-behaved D20, please.
Tell me you got that one. Tell
Instead of
me.
1.
Ah!
Ah!
Uh,
Said well-behaved, Liz.
Is that your blood sacrificed one?
No. That's the D4.
so your insatiable hunger takes over. Your fangs protrude from your mouth. Your eyes glisten over as you have no control over your vampirism as you black out. When you wake up, you see blood on your hands, and you also see Soren's with a wound on his neck with blood gushing out of it, and your friends trying to help him out. Soren, you're going to take 6 points of piercing damage, and you're currently bleeding for 2 rounds.
Okay.
Draco would have the Lightbringer mace pointed at Sybil.
And
Uh,
Lux is assisting Isadora with her brother.
Isadora's furious. Her eyes are golden. You can just feel the fury off of her as she tries to. She grabbed a piece of cloth from her bag and she is trying to hold it over his neck where she bit
roll
him.
medicine.
Can
And Lux assists and she's trying to help with the
11.
blood.
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to roll?
Or
Or have her
you
roll
can just
twice?
roll advantage, yeah.
Draco
Okay.
cast Cure Wounds on Soren.
Okay.
Or that.
That's 8 points of health.
Your bite heals up, but you still feel fatigue from being drained. Yeah, it's tough. It happens so quickly, almost in a blink of an eye.
He doesn't break eye contact with Sybil. He has the just staring her down, fire in his eyes, mace pointed at her while his other hand goes back behind him, and you see a light come out of it as the wound heals on Soren's neck.
does the damage? So I had 11 health when she bit me, and then plus 8, but my max health is 17. Does it go past 17, or am I just fully healed now?
You
Should
don't
just
get
be
temporary
fully
points
healed.
from that.
Okay.
Sybil is not looking at Draco. She is looking down at her own hands. And she's just kind of shaking. Maybe starting to tear up, and she's just like, no, 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 no.
Guys. We all knew she's a vampire.
Didn't know she was going to bite us.
I don't
Isadora,
think she did it on purpose.
Soren, are you okay?
I'll be fine now.
I'm
you
so
think
sorry.
he's okay? And Isadora goes for Sybil. She goes up and she goes after her, grabbing her by her shirt and trying to pick her up off the ground.
She will
And she
scramble
gets
backwards. She's gonna scramble backwards and try to get the fuck out of there. She knows Izzy.
18.
Draco will try to oppose grapple Isadora to keep her from potentially causing more harm in the.
You can roll strength.
That's a nat 20.
19.
So Sybil scrambles back against the wall. Izzy?
Yeah. Izzy, roll a d100.
22.
22. Roll a d20.
17.
Okay. You feel your inner wolf blood start to rage and ripple as the hairs start to grow on your arms and a little bit on your face as you let the wolf take over. Your eyes kind of narrow and turn golden, and you look at Draco as he is able to kind of pull you back for a moment. But when you look in, when Draco, when she looks at you, just kind of that striking fear in yourself overwhelms you for a moment. But Isadora, you're able to control your wolf out.
She's gonna march up to kind of shrug Draco off. Do you have any idea what you could have caused? He's healed. He's healed. He's fine. But any more out of control, you could have ripped his goddamn fucking head off. What do you have to say for yourself? You are ignoring the fact that you're a vampire, so you refuse to go and drink whatever you have to? And then this happens? You're putting everyone's lives in danger. Think about someone else other than yourself.
Izzy, I don't even remember doing it.
Of course you don't. You have no
Isadora,
control.
I'm not starving myself, Izzy.
What are you drinking?
Beer, mostly.
Was it enough? Because apparently it's not fucking enough.
It's not as easy as you make it sound. I didn't mean to hurt him.
I know what it's like to be hunting, to go hunting. Okay? It's easy once you get the hang of it. And you've been doing it for how long of your life?
not the
Or did your
same.
mom... It's not the same.
It's not the same. And no,
Get
I
away
never
from
had
me
to
with your
hunt.
excuses. Get your shit together. Or you're out of this goddamn group because you put everyone in harm's way. And she stays in the mill, but she storms off and she goes and crouches next to Soren and she calms herself down and she de-wolfs.
While everyone's dealing with their own issues, Draco's gonna go and see if there's any people alive in any of these cocoons and try to start getting them down as best as he can.
So just
Uh,
start trying to scrub the blood off of her hands.
okay.
Desperately.
So you're able to cut them down and bring them to safety. As you cut open the cocoon sacks, you see that there are two people inside of them. They're still breathing. They're still alive, but they look very comatose almost. Um,
Would
there
there?
is. Go ahead.
Did you say that that lady was pouring something into their mouths?
No, into the silos
Oh, into the
that hold the
silos. Okay,
flour.
gotcha.
Um, you see that's an older man and a younger daughter, um, or a younger woman are the only two in the mill.
Can Lux, I know she does nothing with medicine, but help stabilize them? If they're not, are they stabilized, or should I medicine check them?
You can roll for medicine.
Okay,
Can Draco
last person
help?
should be rolling for medicine.
Sure.
I rolled 2 18s. Wow, so it's 19 total.
You can tell that they have been poisoned by the giant spiders, and they're in a comatose state.
You guys, we gotta get these guys to health, or send for some healers. I maybe we could borrow the wagon and take them into town. But also, we should see what the fuck is up with that flour that woman or the hooded person was pouring stuff into. Because now I don't think we have flour.
What do
if it's
the
like
egg
some
sacs look like?
courage?
Are they like? Do are they big egg sacs? Are they small, little, tiny egg sacs?
Yeah, they're about the size of basketballs.
Jesus.
What?
How are we
Okay.
going to get help? We can't use the wagon. There's no horses. It looks like.
Okay. Think this through. How do we message for help? We're not keepers, but we have to think like keepers. Or else we'll never become keepers. Looking through my stuff. What do I have? Everything was taken away from us. No.
Well, we could pull the wagon ourselves, put the bodies on there.
Do we? Is there another room in the mill, or is this the?
No.
Okay.
Okay, let's load up the poisoned flower, the bodies, and all of us pull them back into town. We have to show them that, or Tiana, that the flower is poisoned and we can't use it, and maybe all of the flower is poisoned that we've used, which is not a good thing. And then we gotta get these two to help. Because what if it's not this barrel? Can we tell with investigation if other is this the only barrel that's been poisoned, or all of them, or it's all the flour ruined?
All what you've seen is from the two silos in this room and the barrels that
Mhm.
you saw from the wagon.
And they're all ruined.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, instead of taking a whole barrel, because that's heavy and hard to pull, she's going to take her bag and just take handfuls of the flour and put it into her bag so somebody can look at it like magical, like her mum, possibly.
Do you want a container?
Yeah.
Here. And she'll take the tinder out of her tinderbox and give her tinderbox to Lex.
Okay.
And then she'll pour some back in to the dinner box and put it back in safely into her pouch.
Wash your bag.
Is there any bundles of wheat nearby?
No, not anymore. Just the fields look like they're overgrown and due for being pulled.
What if we do it ourselves?
What,
Make
grind
flour?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'm half tempted to burn all these eggs that are in here.
I mean, that's a very good idea, so no more babies. But yes, we do need the flour. So all we have to do is put it through this grinder machine, you think?
Yeah, it looks like we just push it, but we got
Okay.
to make sure everything's cleaned out. But also, there's spiders outside, so how are we going to escape?
There are a decent amount of spiders waiting outside the door and
Oh,
or
we're in
around the
such a
building.
pickle.
is there another way out?
I think we go out there and face the music.
They're blocking the path.
We're gonna have to face them one way or another.
Even
They're
if we
not incredibly
did or
strong.
didn't get,
Soren, do you feel up to that?
What if are we able to like go out the roof and use the crane as like a rope we can slide down the side of the building?
I also have rope.
Oh.
The crane is inside of the loading dock, so it basically just lifts the barrels onto the wagon.
Oh, okay.
What if we trap the spiders in the other room, close the door, and close this door so they're trapped inside the garage?
You want to be bait?
Sure, I'll be bait
No.
on the
no
door,
one is being bait.
and then I just climb out the window and go parkour, parkour. Or
Can we
like
open one of the
swing.
doors and then I'll stand there at the other entrance, get them to come towards me, and then we can just go from there. I can shut the door. Maybe I can cast Burning Hands.
Who has minor illusion? I've seen that happen before. With illusion there, we still don't know how to close the door without them there. We need somebody on the inside to close the door after they're in. Do we recall from the other room there's a window or like a, in those old barns, like those like perch things that come out and you can get down type of
Not
thing?
in the loading dock. It's just that big garage door type thing.
What
Okay.
if we shot an arrow from the other room?
I don't have arrows.
I do.
At what though?
The lever or the rope. Think we could cut the
Well-
rope that holds the door up from in here?
Well, the thing is that if we do that, it's not opening up again.
Good. Keep the spiders in there.
Right on the door. Beware of spiders. Do not open.
You want to go back in there, Izzy?
I'm confused how we're gonna get it open and then get them all in here and get our
Well, as soon as we
person
open it,
back.
they're gonna bum rush into it,
Mhm.
into here.
Right,
We're
but
not
isn't the
gonna have the
lever
moment.
on the other side of the
Or,
room?
I mean,
So we have to
Yeah.
shoot it.
if we know that they're gonna
So we're
bomb
gonna
rush right in, I can stand at the front with my fire ready to go as soon as it opens up. As soon as I see them, I can just let loose, and at least give us.
Or we get along that rope to have the lever pulled up from this room and this door, open it up from this room, have them come in. We drop the rope so, like, the door closes, and we close this door as fast as we can.
And then,
But I think you need to have pressure on the lever, no matter which way you pull it.
There has to be a simpler solution.
Yeah, we go out there and
fighting
we
is
kill them.
I'll say that. I mean,
Okay.
if we all get ready, we have someone. Lux can go open the door. Me and Izzy can stand out front. I can have my fire ready to go, hit a group of them with fire, and then we just start hacking, slashing, and shooting off spells.
can
Soren,
Soren use wild shape even though he's strained?
Yeah.
then Soren, you could transform into something, a bear maybe again. At least that way we can have some heavy hitters there, and
Mhm.
again, the fire blast right when it opens will give us at least some kind of, they won't be ready for that right away. My only concern is the commotion going to have these egg sacks behind us wake up?
And we burn the egg sacks first.
We
I don't
can't
have.
burn the egg sacs without lighting up the entire place on fire.
Wait,
Maybe
yeah, I was say,
that's-
Can you freeze them?
I could freeze them. Or soak them if I had. I
Are the
guess I
walls?
do.
or we can just
So
smash them.
So the walls
Ew.
are made of wood,
It's all stone.
all stone.
Could do fire then.
But is the
Soren's
actual mill like
It is made of fire.
made
It's
of
made
wood?
of fire.
Oh, it was made
Not
of
to
wood.
be. Not to be made out of fire.
That's what I was
We're
saying.
gonna cause more destruction
Okay.
if we do that.
Yeah. So I
Does
mean,
anyone
our realistic options are smashing them slashing the eggs, or freezing them,
No.
and
Can I
then
drown them?
or we try drowning them. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen.
She's gonna cast shape water. Is there water in the mill? Probably not.
Yeah, there might be like a trough of stuff.
Perfect. She's gonna cast the water out of the trough and she's gonna use it to drench the eggs.
Just one cube over
And
the egg.
then on each egg. And then
Like
she'll cast Ray of Frost to freeze them.
Okay.
um
Alrighty. The water has been frozen. So shape water, you can freeze water without using ray of frost.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
I forgot about that. I mean, they're
but
cantrips, so.
just an hour.
Okay. The only problem is that they might not be dead, but they are frozen.
So
Well, do you want to
we
just
need-
smash them and see what happens? I
I
mean,
don't, but you.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking more or less me and Izzy and Soren.
Why don't we try one?
All right. He'll take his Lightbringer mace and just bring it down on top of it.
Roll AC.
Give me 1 second. That's a 14.
That hit.
And then damage 1d6. That's 4 damage.
What type of damage?
Radiant damage, I believe, is the Lightbringer's damage.
Okay. Yeah, they smash into a little bit.
Do I do 1 by 1?
Sure. I'll just say it's all for all of them. It's fine.
Okay, heard. All right. Now that that's taken care of, we're not going to get surprised from behind, as far as we're aware. Do you want to do the fight up front and just have someone open the door, and then Soren can turn to a bear, Izzy can ready her weapon, and then you can ready another spell like Ray of Frost or something ready to go. As soon as it opens up, we just surprise him.
Has anyone looked for like a cellar or like a trapdoor or anything in this room yet?
No.
Soren's going to do that.
Roll investigation.
18.
You see that there is 2 doors. One door leads to the outside fields. Another leads down into what looks to be like a cellar, set up to be like an office.
Soren's gonna go into the office and see if there's anything of use in there.
Roll investigation.
13.
So you start perusing the papers and the files. You see that orders for for flour to be shipped to Haven, invoices, things like that, getting prepared for Princess Snow White's wedding. They're all signed off by a William or an Erica. You realize that the William is probably the owner of the mill, and Erica is probably his daughter, as they had the same last names. You also see some shipments, some shipment schedules and things like that. You also see a note. You pick up a note that is addressed to William that says, "Stop the shipment to the castle or else." And it's signed the letter R. And then as you're also perusing the desk and papers and things like that, you see an instruction manual for an M-Tech Wagon, showcasing a highly advanced magical transportation system with the wagon that it can be pulled without the use of animal. It has defensive capabilities, warding off would-be bandits and things like that while shipping things on the road. You also find a sack full of gold worth 150 gold pieces in there, as well as a registry of where all the money goes to.
Soren's gonna grab that gold and the registry. And
What
Frost
what alignment is Soren?
oh, that's a good idea. Let's see here.
Can Lex also be down there looking at this stuff too, but she's looking for like a messaging stone. That's what she's looking for.
If Soren doesn't take the gold, Draco will.
They're still alive.
And you think Draco would really care about that? Killing them
He's gonna
would be
slap
the
his
evil
hand.
thing to do.
Hmm.
Slap his hand. He's still gonna reach for it.
Slaps.
And
They're literally up alive. Bad
and
boy.
you just saved
Nope.
them.
And
This
they
is
don't know that
payment
yet.
for saving them. That's even better. What if I leave them with half of it?
Soren is chaotic good.
Okay. There is no sending stone that you see here.
Okay. She's actually going to take the note signed by the R because Evelyn had asked for information. So that's the only thing she's going to take.
You guys, I think we can use this wagon to get out of here without having to fight fighters and kill ourselves doing it.
But what about the flower? Still don't
It's
like it.
all tainted.
I don't know what we can do
That
about the
figure
flower.
we saw, we can't use it, and we have to let someone know that it's all tainted.
Yeah, it's all tainted, but what if we can do it ourselves?
Maybe we can cut some down in the field as we go, but I think our first priority is making sure
But
those spiders aren't around.
yeah.
All
So
right,
we can
let's
try
get
to
on the
sneak out,
wagon.
or we just do the wagon.
To the wagon idea, because that sounds great, and we could like pew pew from the wagon. So that's like a movable room. Get the people to help. Tell somebody that the flower's been tell Tiana that
Tainted.
the flower's been like tainted, and maybe she knows what to do next about that. She's like a cool chef. Maybe she has chef friends elsewhere that can give
Or
us
we get
flour.
Make sure
fired.
that no shipments were.
Um,
I'm fine with getting fired if we're saving people.
That's true.
Something else just occurred to me. How do we know for sure that it's the flour that's tainted and not the wheat field?
Or both.
Like, we
We
don't
Well, we
know.
were
saw
pouring it.
We
We
don't
saw her
know for
pouring.
sure.
Are
Also,
you
how do we
Was
know
going?
if any shipments didn't go already out?
No, you see that the no shipments have gone out in the past week.
Okay. Perfect.
and I think it was only these couple barrels because she was literally, or they were literally pouring it in front of us. Remember
The person with the
green
spell mask.
powder?
Oh, I guess that's true.
Okay,
Well,
Well, let's get these people to safety then, and then if Tiana wants us to come back, we can come back.
make flour. Yeah, and then tell
Hey,
somebody that
maybe
maybe they can magic the green powder out.
yeah,
Have
maybe.
flour. We don't know how to do that, but somebody with higher magical abilities could possibly do it if we let them know. I know somebody's magical, even though he's not talking to us right now.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna help us out on this one.
We
If you're talking
cannot
about Elliot.
keep running to him at every obstacle. He already doesn't think we're capable.
Let's go back and tell Tiana and go from there. But I think
Okay.
we should still be ready to fight immediately as soon as we could leave.
Yep.
Because I don't know how well these defensive measures are gonna work. Because it was a not a work in progress.
well, anything, we got to get these people okay.
Yeah.
And she goes and picks up William to bring him over to the cart to lay him down.
Okay.
Lux is going to
You
attempt
can.
to pick up or drag Erica.
Okay.
Draco will help.
While they're doing
Okay.
that, can Sybil pull Soren aside?
Sure.
Second bite.
Just for a little nibble.
Bless you.
She's gonna pull Soren aside and get away from Izzy, mostly. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Soren, I'm really, really sorry. Okay.
I honestly don't feel that hurt by it, to tell you the truth. I feel like
How? How are
we
you
all knew you were a
furious?
vampire, and like this doesn't come with the territory. Everyone's joking themselves. Like, what bothered me is that you were, so you just, I don't know, you just were so closed off about it, but we're all supposed to be your friends. We're all supposed to be helping you, and I don't love the way my sister acted, but I can't control her, and I don't know, I'm just not that hurt about it.
Okay, well, I am. And the only reason I'm closed off because you have no idea um how much shame it brings me.
Oh,
I would give just about anything to not need to drink anyone's blood anymore. I'm sorry.
you know,
If I was you, I'd hate me.
maybe like this is your challenge in life, maybe this is something you gotta learn to love about yourself. And until you figure that out, you're gonna struggle.
She just looks awash in guilt.
I don't mean that to be mean. I care about you and want to see you do well, and definitely, like, I'm not hurt by it this time, but like, I don't want you to do it again.
I don't want to hurt anybody. I can barely bring myself to hunt animals. I hate it so much.
All right, well, I think we're good if you are.
You know I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah,
Do you think I'm a bad person?
I think I'd be really shocked to find out you were a bad person if you are. So no. No, I don't.
I don't think Izzy wants to be my friend anymore.
Oh, Isadora has a temper, and you know that.
You're a good person, Soren. You're a bigger person than I am.
I try to be. I mean, not better than you are, just, good-ish.
I get it. I get it.
All right, well, let's get out of here, because I really don't want to fight those fucking spiders again.
Same. I'm with you. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, so you've loaded up the bodies onto the wagon. The barrels are still there. What are you doing next?
Should we load the barrel just to have more proof so that Tiana knows we're not lying?
You have 3 barrels right now.
Oh, load it up?
Well,
I think we'll
Mhm.
be good. Let's.
Okay. Okay.
do we all fit with
Yep.
all 3 barrels? Okay.
All right, you guys get trying the wagon getting started, and then I'm gonna go pull the lever, and I'll catch up with y'all.
Catch up
He's
with us?
Well, yeah,
you could
someone's
probably
gotta.
jump down
I
from
can
the
jump.
route, like the yeah.
Parkour.
All right, well then
Um,
you guys get it started, and I'll jump when I pull the thing.
on the brim on the front of the wagon, you see what looks to be some sort of M mechanism, like a button with the letter M on it.
That looks
Manual.
promising. Maybe it's M for move. Are you ready, Izzy? She's like ready to press this button. Super excited.
Yeah, Izzy climbed the stairs, and she is grabbing it. She's like, all right, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. And she pulls forward the lever, and then she gets ready to climb the railing and jump off.
She presses a button for move.
All right, you press the button down, and you see almost like the wagon hum a little bit with magical energy, and you hear a disembodied voice go, "Hello, please state your name."
Oh, my name is Lux.
Owner voice not recognized. Please state owner's name.
William.
William. Welcome aboard. Where to, William?
To Haven.
Where in Haven?
To Tiana's palace. Place. That's what the movie is. Hold tight.
Tiana's Palace, New Orleans. Approximate
No!
travel time 6 hours and 42 minutes. Would you like to set this as your designation? You start to see the spiders come rolling in from the fields.
No, I don't want to set as destination. Haven,
Canceling
Magisterium. She
destination.
panics. Haven,
Magisterium.
Magisterium.
Travel time 30 minutes and 22 seconds. Please stay seated.
Okay.
Um,
Just so you know, Wagon, there's a lot of spiders happening. If you have reinforcements, I'll put on.
the wagon begins to move as you jump down and get onto the wagon and settle in. As the wagon picks up by itself and starts rolling down the hill of the mill, and then all the spiders start charging out of the fields. As the wagon descends down through the snowy and muddy path, the disembodied voice, you hear it go, Enemies identified. Would you like to turn on annihilation mode?
Yes, please.
Annihilation mode engaged. Please stay seated while attack is in progress. So the wagon just carries on itself down the way as spiders start pouring from the fields and forth, traveling off as their spindly little legs travel off after you, almost like these rockets pull out from the sides of the wagon, and magic missiles start shooting off towards the spiders, hitting them perfectly, each and every one, just beautifully. And then eventually, all 12 spiders die and crumple over as you're racing down the forest pathway. Annihilation mode returning. Back to traveling.
Thank you.
Setting
You know,
nice pace. Enjoy the rest of your journey.
thank you.
So,
She turns back to the other and she's like, should we have gone to the hospital instead? I panicked.
well, I mean, Elliot might
I
not want
just,
to help us, but maybe he'll help these people. And if
well, he's not a doctor.
I'm sure does he not have someone there that can? What about Saphiria? She doesn't know anything about medicine. Is that something I would know?
Dee would, I mean, my mama would, mama, mom would know.
So then we ask for your mom when we get there.
Yeah, well, that's my mom. Okay. She's like panicking. She's like, oh God. I'm really sorry. I just thought of places that real and not in New Orleans, and that was the first place it was home. Okay.
Well,
But we did it.
Feel like nothing ever goes right when we go out.
I mean, what's the definition of right?
That's
It's
true.
not
This
like
is part of the adventure.
this isn't a storybook. This isn't a fairy tale. This is real
Yeah,
That's
but
life.
we've
true.
grown up around fairy tales, so I feel like it's something we expect.
But
Well,
every fairy tale something
but
goes wrong in.
Yeah.
what was the timeline for us to get all those things for Tiana? Because I think we might need to send her a message or try and get back to Haven as soon as possible.
By the end of the day.
Yeah, we're gonna lose our jobs if we don't get back there, so
we're not making it again.
that's what I'm worried about, guys.
I mean, we have to go to the market, which is probably in Haven. And does anybody know where the dairy farm is?
On the other side of the forest.
Maybe we can use
Since we're
this
going
handy
in the wrong
dandy new
direction.
wagon to go to the dairy farm.
After we drop these people off.
Yes, exactly. The people are more important. Like, I think Diana will understand that we're saving people's lives right here. Like, if she doesn't understand that, then
Tiana will
that's
us
weird.
put the people first.
Yes. She's a very sweet. Well, what we know from her, she's very kind. So, and she has a baby coming. She would understand.
Are we able to stop this thing and have it go to someone that can heal these people?
You
Not the
surely can
Mamasterium.
try.
Machine, wagon, Magitech wagon. Can you please go to hospital instead?
Would you like to change destinations?
Yes, Haven Hospital.
Please say yes.
Yes,
Changing locations. Where would you like to go?
Haven Hospital.
Haven Hospital in Everlight Landing. Your journey will finish in 20 minutes and 14 seconds. Please enjoy your ride.
There, now I don't need Mama.
Alright, yeah, I feel better about that. I don't know what we're gonna do about the wheat, though. We still don't have what we need.
Maybe there's a market in town that would sell us a couple bags of flour, and some beignets can go get out. I don't know.
And somewhat.
Some beignets can be made.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's the best bet as of right now. We'll have to
Liz,
go
I
get
don't.
that.
Liz, I don't know if we can hear you. No, I can't hear anything.
Well, drop these people off. Maybe we could drop barrels off at the Magisterium and be like, hey, figure this out. They're poisoned. And while they're figuring it out, we go get the eggs and we get the milk. And then maybe by the time we come back, it's okay. And just
I
pick up
guess
some flour just in case in the
it's silence
market.
on Liz.
Oh,
No more Sybil talking.
What?
There we
oh,
go.
we heard
There
you.
we go.
What do you guys say about Sybil?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
She looks so
Yeah, I
sad.
think let's drop these people off and go from there. At the very least, they can get themselves some attention. And if Tiana wants to fire us for helping them out, then so be it.
We owe Elliot money, do we not? I do not want to be in debt. We cannot lose these jobs. I'm not interested in that.
Why do we owe Elliot money?
Did we pay him back already? Am I forgetting that?
No, we haven't paid him back yet.
The queen said she'd help take care of it.
That's true. If we found information on Rook, which I kind of did, you guys. And she pulls out the note. I think R means Rook or
Nice work.
Ralph, but
You
Never
have
know.
arrived in Haven City, and the cart still continues to go through.
All right. Do you want to split up for a second? Someone, we can take some of you guys can take the bodies back to the hospital, and then me and Lux can go hit the Magisterium to see, or go try to find the queen.
Sounds good to me.
okay.
I'll take them to the hospital. Anyone who wants to come with me?
Isadora will come with you because she doesn't trust you.
And I assume she doesn't say that out loud.
No, she does not.
Okay.
So she's like, I'll go with you. Make sure these guys get there safely.
So, Soren, do you want to stay with them just to make sure
They
that
don't
your
kill each
sister
other.
doesn't kill? Yeah, you want to make sure they don't kill each other. You're level-headed.
I don't know when Isadora has ever listened to me, but I'll sure try.
Yeah, but at least there's another body there between the two of them.
Oh, good. So I'll get mauled first, and then Sybil.
She won't maul you if you stand
It won't
between.
hurt you. I'll
She
push
would
you out of
maul
the way.
around you.
Nobody's gonna maul anybody, I think. And she looks at Izzy, side eye.
She's
All
side
right.
eyes back.
Lux, you ready to go?
Let's parkour off this shit.
Dangerous actions by passengers. Please stay seated.
Back in,
I think we have to
just
stop it first for a second.
Well, before we leave the thing, let's stop the machine first, and let's see if someone else can get it to move. Because if no one else can move it besides Lux, then Lux has to stay here.
Okay. Wagon, please temporarily stop motion.
Stopping. Pulling over. Finding safe
Terrible.
place to park. And it
Terrible
parks
part.
over next to a shop stall.
Okay, I'm gonna get out, and somebody else try to go back to the Haven Hospital.
Me and Lux will jump out together, and then we'll see.
Wagon. Please take us to where are we going again, guys?
Haven Hospital.
Haven
Voice
Hospital, please.
not recognized. Owner William. Please initiate instructions.
Somebody else want
Lux,
to try?
tell the wagon to take them to the Haven Hospital.
Wagon, this is. Please take to Haven Hospital.
Initiating destination Haven Hospital in Everlight Landing. Approximately 5 minutes. Please stay seated. Wagon will begin motion momentarily. And it takes off, going down the street, heading towards Haven Hospital.
Man, it really makes you wonder what William sounds like if Lux
Hey man,
makes it work, huh?
I really hope that we don't have to tell it to stop or anything.
I think
Yeah,
it'll
it'll stop
stop
itself.
once it gets to our destination.
Bye, guys. All right, Lux, let's go.
Bye. Okay. Queen Evie. We head up towards the palace.
The wagon arrives to Everlight Landing. which is this beautiful kind of little plateau along the cliffside where you see this sprawling, beautiful hospital made of white marble just glistening in the winter skies. Eventually, the wagon stops just outside of the hospital and pulls over. Destination Haven Hospital. You have arrived. Thank you for your visit.
Isadora jumps out of the wagon and she rushes towards the doors. Help! We need help!
You see a couple of nurse elves come from their stations, and yes, what is it? What can we do for you?
We found the mill worker and his daughter. They've been poisoned by spiders. We saved them, but I don't know how long they have.
Oh dear. Yes, we will get them inside. Come on, quickly now. A magical stretcher floats on by as both bodies get carried onto the gurneys and then pulled into the hospital. Thank you for rescuing them. That was very kind of you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, you know how to heal some flour, and she jokes a little bit with him.
Heal some flour. Is it poisoned or something?
Yes, and moldy. We don't know what's wrong with it, but it was at the mill that we were supposed to get delivered for the palace.
Oh, here. And she goes over and she casts Purify Food and Drink on all three barrels. Um, and they get healed. There you go.
You
Wow.
are a lifesaver, ma'am. Thank you.
That is my job.
Yeah. And she like blushes a little bit at the like her saying that, and she's like, and then she's like, let's. She hops back on the wagon.
Are you
Well, fare
bluffing?
thee, fare thee well, adventurers. May Yuna's light guide you.
Thank
You
you.
too. And she looks over at Soren and she punches him in the shoulder, and she's like, come on, uh, wagon.
Voice command not recognized. Add
Oh,
additional user.
Yes. Add additional user, Erica.
Erica. Scanning. Complete. Where would you like to go, user Erica?
Let's go get us some eggs.
Yeah,
Eggs.
and milk.
The Temple of Eggs. Jiansho.
no,
Approximately 3
No,
days and...
no.
No.
Cancel.
Canceling. Please input
Please.
destination.
Market.
Haven
Market.
Marketplace.
Haven Market. Scanning. Destination complete. You will arrive in 12 minutes. Please stay seated.
I hate this thing.
I don't. I don't. So
What?
So, how's your day going?
It's
Alrighty.
pretty, all right?
So we'll switch over to Lux and Draco. You see that there are guards on the outside of um, the castle as garland and flower and decorations all been put up for Snow's wedding. Um, there seems to be a increased guard around the castle and patrolling the grounds. But it looks absolutely beautiful with the freshly fallen snow and these white, beautiful roses.
Um, Lux will walk up to the castle as if she knows what she's doing. See if the guards stop her at all.
Halt. State your business.
Hey, I really need to speak to Queen Evelyn.
All admissions to the castle have been denied for the wedding preparations. Unfortunately, our queen is not seeing any guests at this time.
Tell him it's
Please
about Rook.
speak.
What?
To tell him it's about Rook, potentially.
Can I whisper what it's about? I don't want to say it out loud. But she told us that she wanted us to come see her if we had information about something.
State your business.
She's gonna whisper, it's about the rook fella.
Look. All right. You may enter, but no funny business.
Never.
She's
She like elbows.
Please speak to
Go.
the castle registrar in the throne room to book an appointment with Evelyn.
Okay.
Alright.
And they go towards the throne room.
You see that the castle is spotless and clean. Servants are all running on hand and foot, cleaning the marble flagstone and columns and decorating with banners and beautiful flowers, preparing for the wedding. You eventually open the doors to this elongated throne room where the castle registrar, a man in a purple tunic with long tail coat and peacock feather quill, has a book in his hand and he's writing furiously. All right, and then that needs to go over there, and then we'll put. Oh no! A little to the left. Oh, perfect. You're here to help. Why aren't you in uniform?
Actually, we're here to see Queen Evelyn really quick about something she wanted to know about.
Oh, I'm sorry. She is completely booked for the rest of the day. We will see no more people.
What about
No,
tomorrow?
definitely not tomorrow for her wedding, or for Snow's wedding.
Okay, cool. It smells great in here. I don't think this is gonna work, Draco.
Yeah,
Maybe
tell
we
her
can
what it's
find
about. We
Tara.
have to make sure that she knows. We have to
You
tell
know,
her.
let's find Tara. Tara's her, huntsman. Do you know where Tara is?
No idea who Tara is.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you. Okay.
We need to see we need to see her as soon as possible. I know she's not taking any appointments for regular things, but this is about Rook. We need to get this solved right away. And she demanded to be seen with any evidence.
I have been told that all dealings with Rook have been taken care of and commandeered by Commander Red Spire. That there should be no problems with Rook going forward. However, she has a mud bath at 2, and then a foot massage at 2:45. I could squeeze you in at roughly 2:37 to 2:39.
Let's do
Perfect.
it.
That's all we need. What time is it?
Next week on the 3rd.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's Red Spire at?
That's
Most likely in the Abbey.
okay.
Can we
Let's
get
finish
access to
Tiana's
that?
thing first and the Abbey. Oh, we get to tell Uncle Elliot.
I mean, we could, but he didn't
Okay.
seem like he wanted to talk to her. Go tell
Okay, well,
Beth
let's
or your
have
mom.
Mama look at for Elliot and be like, hey, Mama, pass this on to Elliot and Evie. Yeah.
I'm down to talk to your mother or Aunt Saf.
Okay, we could do that. Let's go finish our first mission, finding the eggs and the milk, and
Plus,
let's
I
go
can take
speak
some
to
wine from the
Mama.
Magisterium.
Yeah, I miss home. Okay, thank you. You crowd's pretty, and she'll slowly back out of the room.
Of course. Thank you. All right. You guys leave, and then you head to the Magisterium.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I was drinking.
Alrighty.
Meanwhile,
No, you head over to the Magisterium. You open the big doors and go into the grand lobby of the Magisterium. where you see wizards and mages and people in robes and hats and stuff walking around practicing their little magic, conversing, talking, looking at the grandiose Magisterium clockwork fountain in the center of the lobby, kind of spinning and twirling as water pours out one side, of emerald fire in the other, as well as some mechanical clockwork pieces to it. um, and the front desk, which she looks up at you with like very pointed horn rimmed glass, and she goes, "Oh, there you are, Lux. Your mother's been looking for you."
Oh, really? Where is she right now? I've been looking for her in the last 10 minutes.
Interesting. She's currently dealing with some affairs from Wakefield. Apparently, some students are getting into some trouble out there. But I can probably get you buzzed in if you want to go up to her office.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. I'd love to see Mama.
Elevator
Draco's
7.
coming. Okay, thanks. And she's skipping off.
See you, dollface.
Bye, thank you.
You head up to one of the clockwork elevators as it shoots you off, bing banging like a ping pong back and forth pinball table, ding 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 ding, and then you finally reach Deet's office, which is just a cacophony of books and nautical items, very messy, very Deet.
Yeah. Just like barges in, as she would always, like on the floor, like Mama.
She's not in there yet.
Like, oh fuck. Okay. I mean shit. I mean freak.
Lux.
I'm sorry. I've been around everybody else so too much. Nobody cusses here, except Ansaf. But
Relax.
okay.
Then you hear a ding, the door opens, and you see a drenched Deet from head to toe walk into her office, dripping wet. The smell of seawater kind of enters the room before she magics herself dry. She goes, "I have to deal with another first year at Wakefield again, practicing their create water suppose. I'm going to have a hissy fit." "Oh, hello, dear. There you are.
And she hugs her.
What are you doing here?"
Yeah, what are we doing here, Draco? Oh yeah, we had a note.
"A note?
A note. We have to get it to Evie.
And what does it say?"
It says, no, stop shipment to castle or else. And it's signed R.
That sounds highly cryptic and confusing and unnecessary, child.
It's from the mill. We went there to grab stuff for Tiana, and it was full of spiders, like very
And
large spiders, like size of horses. And some lady was pouring some kind of poisonous stuff inside the mill itself, which was contaminating everything. That's where we think that.
but I think this has to do with that Rook fella. And Queen
And
Evelyn wanted us to look at it.
you're going off this all of a hunch because it says R.
Well, at the very
Yes.
least, someone was trying to stop the shipment of flour and stuff into the kingdom.
It was
Poisoning
green
it.
powder.
Well, I suggest you get in touch with the local authorities and the peacekeepers with Commander Redspire. This is low-level stuff. Evelyn has a very high place